Well, let us see what happens. Ay, 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 ay. Let's just watch this in the background. There we go. Ba, ba, da, ba, 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 ba. It is. It is live. How you doing? Hello, young man. How's it going? How you all doing today? Yeah, normally we just see my hands, don't we? So yeah, it is pretty cool. Yeah, you know, I've just been doing videos most of today, so I thought I'd have a break and see how you were doing. How is everyone, all right? Yes, Zwift, something I don't have. We have it at work. That's going to sound really good, isn't it? We have it at work, but no, we have it in our gym. We just use our phones and we use the treadmills there. So, yeah, because it's free pretty much. We just go running around Watopia and around the running track. Sometimes London. Yeah, it is. Yeah. A few of the guys got Zwift at work, like the people who are well into cycling. Sick of being inside. Yeah. It's not too bad being inside. It's cold outside, so it's nice and warm in here, you know. Running is actually pretty cool. We've got a normal treadmill and one of those air runners where you power it yourself. It's like a banana thing. I actually quite like it, to be fair. That banana one is really good. I can't really run on the powered treadmill now. And if I do, I can run so fast that it's just crazy. Because it runs for you, basically. You just put your legs just put your legs in front of each other and off you go. So when is the build going to be ready? The R9, you mean? That is actually, I've just recorded something today I'm gonna release it tomorrow. But I'll just tell you anyway. It's only a 5-minute video. It's on order, and I spoke to Leo a few days ago. He reckons it's going to be finished production in mid-April, and then he's got to ship it to me. So as soon as it gets here, I'll do a video of that, and then we'll start taking the stuff off the R6 and sticking it on the R9. So it's going to be June, I'm thinking, probably. Hopefully I can go for a ride tomorrow on the R6 because I got some things to be trying out. So, and I haven't been out for a while because I had to put bearings in my wheels, didn't I? And that took ages. So Let's get some more light in here. That's better. Well, it's a little bit brighter. The R9 is a nice frame if I had. Okay. Got a TCR, hey, nice. Yeah, I'm not keen on the R12 at all, to be honest. I just don't like that. I just don't like the back end of it. It just looks weird. I much prefer the drop chainstay. TCR. Can't say I've ever. No, haven't ridden one of those. I do like them though. I do like their stuff. Really nice bikes, I think, anyway. He did mention it, yes. I was watching him last night. I took a screenshot, not a screenshot. I downloaded that section of the video and I've kept it. I've also added that one to my favourites as well because that is cool. It was, yeah, he did write to me and tell me he was quite impressed. That was such a ball ache, stripping out that wheel and then sending back all the bearings that I actually needed, and having to get different ones. And when they came, they didn't fit the axle. Oh, it was such a nightmare, but good experience, you know. Yeah, because I'd never done it before. Good experience for learning, so it was quite funny. He is good. Yeah, he's good fun. I like how he's to the point. Yeah, I like him quite a lot, to be fair. He's funny. I like him, the way he slates everything if it's rubbish. But, you know, it's good to be like that. What do you mean about the brakes? Do they not work properly? Hopefully my phone is charging. I record everything on this phone. I think the cable is not charging it. Hybrid hydro brakes. Ooh, I see. Hydraulic brakes. I got them in on my first bike, not my first ever bike, but when I got back into cycling, because I used to do it when I was young, and then got a car and kind of it dropped by the wayside. But I got a Specialized Roubaix in 2014, and I actually got hydraulic disc brakes on that. So I haven't had a rim brake bike for, I don't know, since I was a teenager, a long time ago. So yeah, I'm quite a fan of disc brakes, to be fair. Don't like rim brakes anymore. It's just one of those things, you know. So all right, just have a look on my computer now. Thank you. Oh, but I can't. Hold on, I don't want to lose that page. Crikey. Then I can't see what everyone's writing. Let's just touch that. Where's my... No, just put that back. Giant conduct. Conduct hydraulic brake systems. Ooh. Just scrolling through. Let's just go back to, I think someone's written something. Depends on the weather as far as weights go. Yeah, riding in the wet. I know, because when I did get my bike, it was because I didn't have a car. We moved into a place where there wasn't any parking, so I got the bike for basically just going to work and back every day, whatever the weather. For 2 years I rode. Yeah, that was interesting, in the wet especially, with disc brakes and sintered pads. Didn't really stop very quickly. And then I went on to resin, but they got contaminated too easily, I thought. I did have the first ever edition of the hydraulic STI. They didn't have an Ultegra or 501 or Dura-Ace written on there, and I think they were just Shimano. But yeah, didn't used to stop very well. But now you have what do I have now? Ceramic pads. They seem to work quite a lot, and I don't often get squealing, only if I've contaminated them somehow. Right, let's have a look at these giant conduct things. It looks like there's something in the middle, sits on your stem in this picture. Is that where the reservoir is, in the middle there? Or is it still in the levers? I'm not sure. It's kind of funky. Let's have a look here. The rim don't wear on discs. Absolutely. Absolutely. Not that I ever, when I was younger, rode my bike hard enough to get rim wear, but oh, it's a master cylinder, is it? Okay, cool. I see. Just having a little look here. And where does that sit? Is it attached to the front of the stem to keep your handlebars in? So it's like the end of the stem cover, is it? I suppose I could play this video in the background whilst keeping the sound down. Just move this. There we go, I'll just put that up there. They're not branded levers, are they? They're just Shimano. Let me just pause that. Yeah, and they'd have to stay 2 meters apart as well. So that'd be quite interesting, wouldn't it? Hey, Tour de France. It'd just be like a big long line, all behind each other. Yeah, I think sport's going to have to be played behind closed doors, a lot of it. You know, with no one there. Football will have to do the same. Tennis will probably have to do the same. If you want to still play, I mean, you can't have that many people in that close proximity till all this is over, so it's going to be quite tough. Yeah, as well. Yeah, rescheduling it. Yeah, that is a problem. Yeah, you're right. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know where around that one. I couldn't have a clue. TT session is done for this year. Oh, the season. Yeah, I don't even know what's happening over here with the Velo Club. It's not something I'm in. I do race, so I just go out by myself or with some of the guys from work. We go on like 100 stupid cave rides once we come off nights or something. When it gets warmer. I'm thinking of going for a ride tomorrow. As I said, I probably might do 50k or something, maybe down the coast, up a hill, and then back, pretty much. Maybe 50-ish, probably less. I haven't been out for a while. Plus trying out a new saddle as well. That's going to be interesting. Trying out some ISM saddles at the moment. I did record a video on that in September, but I haven't released it because I haven't finished trying them yet. Yeah, Velo Club, I don't know what's happening over here. Don't know what's happening at all. We've got a guy at work who is on the committee for the Velo Club, so I'll have to ask him. I don't know. You had an ISM saddle and you hated it. Yeah, I ride a Specialized Power 143 at the moment, but I'm testing out these ISMs just because of curiosity, I think. Just to see what they're like, you know. I'm probably sitting on the wrong part, to be fair, because I'm used to a short saddle. It says to put it back like 5 centimeters further than your normal saddle would be, but then I'm sitting right on the end where the 2 prongs are. That's it's a different kind of pain. I'll just put it that way. There will be some bargains, yeah. Yeah, they won't be able to ride them. I know what you mean. That's why I'm just upgrading my frame. I got all the bits, but okay. Perhaps that's where I'm going wrong then. I think the last one I've got to try is the one that they say is good for Gran Fondo rides. So we'll see. The problem is I have such a long break between testing them that I probably don't build up enough protection or enough resistance to it, you know. I have the Almdo. Almdo? Is that an ISM saddle? Sorry, I'm just going to watch the rest of this video because I think that's a bit rude. I said I'd watch it and I didn't. It's only 50 seconds. Yeah, I don't want to see wheels spin around. I'd like to see the braking system. Okay, so we've got hydraulic. Okay. Right, it didn't really show me much about that. I can see that it's situated on the stem. The master cylinder is integrated into the stem. Just reading it, sorry. And then we've got a guy pedaling. It says it's good for wet or dry conditions. Okay, cool. Seems okay. As long as it works. That's fair enough, eh? Oh, the Adamo. Yes, I've read about that one, but on their site, they have all these weird. Let's have a look for ISM. I know the one you mean. I think it used to be, or its new name is the. What does it look like? The Adamo. ISM seat. It looks like. Let's look at the products. Performance saddles. We've got the performance long, the performance short, performance recreation, performance mountain. I think it's the performance short, isn't it? Or like the new. I can't remember. Some of them were like sitting on knives for me. But as I said, that's probably because I was sitting on the wrong part. So, yeah, short. Yeah, performance short. That looks. Yeah, I'm sure that's the new name of it. I tried a performance short. It was the first one I tried. Performance short 1.1, I think I tried first. But that'll be in the video when it comes out. I think I'm releasing the first part in May or something. Because by then I would have ridden them all, hopefully. He says. And of course I got some stacked up, ready to go. So I've used this time off quite well. You know, I had lots of things to do, so I've used my time inside and also being off work as well. I was on leave the week before last. This week I've had a cold, so I wasn't allowed to go to work anyway. It's really strict rules where I work. If you've got a cold, if you've got a blocked nose, a runny nose, or a cough, you're not allowed into work. And then you've got to have 48 hours clear of all symptoms before you're allowed back. So I'm on my first day of my 48 hours at the moment. But yeah, performance short, I think. A couple of guys I know over here ride the performance narrow as well. Too narrow for my bum, unfortunately. How's the volume on the cast? Because I can stick in my microphone. Too wide at the front. Yeah, I don't know. just with my power saddle, I might stick in this this microphone. That'd probably be better, eh? He says. Volume's good, yeah? Okay. Okay, we'll leave it like that then. Because I've actually got the charger in the other end, but I don't know if it's actually charging. It is. That is fantastic. Wow. Yeah, some of them are quite interesting at the front, I found, to be honest. With my with the power saddle, yeah, I don't really get my dream bike. Ooh wee, the dream bike. That's tough. You know, I really like the a Sagan Venge or something. That would be, I don't know, there's just something about that white and metallic silver bike, the Sagan series, that is really good. Just oh, I just love it, the shape of it, and yeah, there's something about it, you know. I was going to colour my R9 white with a silver back, but that was, no, we've gone for another colour, so that would be cool. I'm interested to actually see the colour in the flesh rather than just on computer screen. But yeah, a Sagan Venge would be the white one would be nice, very nice. And for not that I've ever ridden one, but a Pinarello Dogma probably be, that would probably be quite good as well. But I don't know, I'm not sure. Those would probably be, I don't know, you could just go on, couldn't you? Bianchi, like one of the, I don't even know because I've never ridden one or even looked them up, but a nice Bianchi, like one they use in the Tour or something. I'm not sure, but I'm going to go with Sagan Venge, white and silver. That's going to be it. Oh, okay. The Dogma, you mean F10? Oh, yeah. Let's have a look at it on my little computer. Dogma F10. Looks cool. There it is. It does look nice. I don't like. I've got something about cables on the outside of a bike. I can't stand it. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm a snob or anything, but it's like, why would you do that in this day and age? Just stick the cables inside. Another reason why I'm buying an R9. I can't stand it. It's horrid. Why would you do that? Why? You pay all that money, all of that money for an F10, and you've got cables on the outside. Does my head in. Right, what's the comments here? $300 frame with a £2 paint job. He's right. He's right. He's right. They're all made in China. Most of them. Yeah. I won't laugh about my paint job because that's expensive. But I thought I'd have it for a treat. When I say expensive, it's really not a. I mean, he would, yeah, he would. And who else likes Chinese stuff? Durian Rider is getting on the scene with Chinese bikes now, I think. And yeah, fantastic. Trace Velo. I haven't looked them up. I might have a look at them now. On YouTube, yeah. Ah. Nice. I might actually have to look at him. It looks pretty cool. Lots of videos. Liking it. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at him. I'll put him in a little, his own little thing. Nice, liking it. 13,400 subscribers, man. What's your videos? Playlists. No playlists? What the heck? Oh. Perhaps he's stuck inside. Right, what's this? Yeah, I must get some more stuff from AliExpress, to be fair. There's some good stuff, some good Chinese stuff. If I had a lot of money, I'd get something from Winspace or can't think of the other one off the top of my head. But China Cycling is a good one as well, to be fair. I watched him quite a lot. His review on the R9 was pretty good. But I think he's working for Winspace now. Or does something for them. Maybe not working for him, but yeah, Winspace. Absolutely. I like their aero bike, to be fair. Oh, my computer just had a little bit of a... Something went wrong with it. Don't know what it was. Let's look up Winspace while I'm here. The Winspace homepage. Nice. That's the T. Now, what's their frame set? What's their aero frame? Could be anything. T. Well, I'd like to look at it first. I wouldn't want to buy it. I just want to have a look at it. The TI 500. Looks like it's got some good, yeah, it's got some nice details on it. Does look nice. But horses for courses, you know? You could just be stuck all day looking at decent Chinese stuff. But I've gone with Yolio again. You know, first of all, I got their wheels. 38mm complete wheel set a long time ago. Got them for my Roubaix. They were good. Then bought the frame. Then I bought the 60mm rims, and then got them spoked up. Bought the ZT Swiss hubs. Got them respoked because they came with Novatec. But we got, because our air is really salty, and I rode it in all weathers, You know, we have the waves coming over the seawall and through the salt water. Then they didn't last very long. I also started snapping the aluminium nipples as well because the salt got in the threads and started corroding them from the inside. Used to pop the nipples off in half when I was going up a hill or sprinting or something, just putting some load through the wheel. So I got some DT Swiss ones and got brass. Did I have brass nipples? Can't remember. Something that didn't corrode anyway. Is that Yolio wheels you were talking about there? Yeah, they're really good. I mean, even Hambini rates them as one of the top aero wheel. So, and he should know what he's talking about. But yeah, bulletproof, unbelievable, just amazing rims, as far as I'm concerned. And I might buy some more, to be fair. Do I venture off-road? I did. Started with a road bike when I was quite young. Then I went in. Then I got a Marion. Crikey, how old would I have been there? 16, 17. Got a Marion mountain bike. It was like a dark grey and pink. Steel or aluminium, I can't remember back then. But yeah, we used to go off on the on a cliff trails, which was quite interesting. Groups of us from where I was working at the time, like four or five of us used to go around on a weekend. Not so much now. We do have like a mountain bike series over here and like club riding, but no, I'm just road at the moment. I wouldn't mind actually getting a mountain bike. I'd get a Yolio one. I don't know what, just because it would be cheap. Not probably when I've put everything on it, but yes, I have 10 already. Cool. Gravel bike. Ooh, I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, a guy at work has a Cannondale Slate. I think that's what it is. Single fork on the front. I think that's a gravel bike. I'm not sure. Could be a road bike, but he has some fat old tires on it. 32mm tires, I think he's got. Yeah, so I think he goes off road on his, but no, not something. I could be tempted, but no, I just like to plod up and down the coast because it's mostly flat. That's why I do it around my way, and there's no traffic lights down the whole of the coast, and that is for me. If I left my house, I could go 20. Well, I could probably. Is there a traffic light there? No, there's not. I could ride. I could do a 100-kilometer ride with no traffic lights, all down the coast, if I wanted. But I'd have to go down, back up, down, back up. Yeah, it's the west coast is the best on Guernsey anyway. East coast full of traffic and traffic lights, and that's where the main town is. So it's also where one of the biggest and windiest hills is as well. But I think it gets, what have we got? I think there's At the start, it kicks up to about 15%, and then it's just constantly at about 11, all the way up. It's like S bends, S bends, S bends, 11%. So yeah, it's quite a tough one, to be fair. Unlucky. Yeah, it can be a bit of a pain. They keep putting more and more in along the East Coast. I think there used to be, when I was growing up, there would be one set in town, and then you wouldn't have another set until you got right up to the north of the island. Now they've got, along the same stretch of road, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4. They've put in 4 sets, so which is a pain, to be honest. Our speed limit is 35 miles an hour, but they've brought that down in places to 25, like around the schools, around built up areas now. Some places is 15, so you can smash you on your bike. On a nice windy day, you could, quite easily break the speed limit up and down the coast. Crazy. But yeah, I can just leave here, go up to around by the golf courses, and then it's straight down past all the beaches. There are filters, but not any traffic lights. But yeah, I can go right down to the south of the island, all down the coast, and just turn around and come back all the way up the coast. Problem is, you always have a wind over here. It's always windy. I think we are force 4 westerly is the dominant wind. So, yeah, it's about average, I think. Like today, it was 30 km/h winds, so I wasn't going out. Tomorrow it's supposed to drop off a little bit, so I may go out for a little bit, It is open on my island. It's very it's just windy all the time. All the time. You can go inland to get away from the wind, but then you've got traffic lights, cars, and stuff. I mean, a lot of cars use the coast, but it's easier to overtake you, if they wanted, because there's massive stretches of just where you can see. So if you go inland, you've got cars coming the other way, the roads are tighter, traffic lights everywhere. So no windbreaks now. Nightmare. Can't say I've been there, to be honest. I wouldn't mind going to the UK and doing some rides there. A lot of the guys from work go to like the Tourmalet or something. Some of the big climbs from the Tour de France, they go over and they go up them and spend a few days just doing those climbs and that. So they have been to the UK as well. I'm not sure where, because I don't go. They haven't got kids and stuff, and the things that they have to do with their life. They can just bum around. I'll put that there. Itchy leg. I'm pretty bummed because I don't have my heart rate monitor for tomorrow, so I won't get that data. It'd probably be quite high, to be fair. But I haven't been doing a lot of running at work, so I've just finished the volleyball season. Well, it finished itself, so now it's time for cycling. I mean, we're just about to win the league as well. Damn it. One game left, and we were top of the league. All we had to do was win. No, all we had to do was win. But they cancelled the game, so there's no sport over here now. I'm not sure what they'll do, really, because we were tied on points with another team, but our points for and points against were better. So, oh, sorry, the heart rate monitor. No, it's at work. I keep it there. I've got a forearm, a Wahoo forearm heart rate monitor. I just take it to work and use it on the treadmill up there, which links to Zwift. So, yeah, I forgot to bring it home. I just normally leave it there because it was volleyball season, so I didn't need it for my bike. I might just have to buy another one. I might get a chest strap for the bike, although I do like that. I do like the arm one, but then you get a massive suntan line where you put your heart rate monitor. So I normally wear summer arm skins over the top. I got an itchy leg where I sliced it open on my lawnmower. It's got a rusty wing nut screw, which I decided to run past and skewered my shin and sliced it. It's about a 3-inch gash down my shin. That was a few days ago, so it's healing now. It's getting itchy. Just push that back. There we go. I should really be having a beer, eh? Perhaps I'll have it tomorrow. I got one left. Running out of food. No, but some people must be. Yes, but I do have to get up in the morning to get the boys to school, because my boys can go to school, because we are key workers. My wife is working tonight, looking after old people, and I am a firefighter, so we can send our boys to school pretty much. So Claire will be asleep all day tomorrow, and I'm still off work, technically sick, so I don't want my boys to catch anything, so they're off to school. Technically I'm not sick there because I booked fit this morning, so I'm on my 48-hour watch pretty much. But I do have a part-time job as well, so I've got to go back to that, which means the boys will have to be at school when I'm working. So, and I'll sneak a ride in as well. Cheered. Makes me look like I've got a massive head. It's no good. So, whilst let me just, I'll put that trace velo over there. Let me just go to my page. Guernsey lockdown chat. Yay! My first one. I'm gonna put that in. I'm gonna make a new playlist. Live chats. Let me just go to studio. Videos. Right, so as I said, I've been busy using this time wisely. I've got one coming out tomorrow. This would be the Yolio R9 update part 6. That is scheduled for 12 o'clock tomorrow. I've got to make a thumbnail for it, that's why. And I'll run out of downloads for this month. So I've got to wait. Oh no, it can't come out tomorrow, can it? Oh, I won't have a thumbnail. Yeah, I'll release it anyway. It doesn't need a thumbnail. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 all scheduled. 7 more scheduled. I've been a busy person using this time wisely. Let's have a look here. Yes, we can have a question and answer. I reckon we might do. I might put up a little thing in my community. I might use this time at home to do some live streams. I think that would be cool. Yeah, I like that idea. Q&A about anything. Oh, I'm opening myself up for something there, aren't I? Oh no, not anything. Yeah, I'll have to work on that thumbnail then for tomorrow. That would be difficult. I'll just do a screen capture off their website or something. He won't mind. Leo will be fine with it. It's giving him free publicity, so it'd be cool. Alrighty then. I shall leave it there, troops. Thanks for joining me. It's been great. And yeah, I'll leave it there. Thanks for joining me. I'll put up on the community when I'm going to do my next one, so just look out for that. And as always, we'll see you on the next Kara's house. Bye. If I can turn it off. I don't know how. How do you do it? You just do that.